welcome to
Talkin Bout
with Mr. Delgado and Qwodie. We on our movie review shit. We back, you know what I'm saying? We ain't did one in a while. What's the last one we did? Was it Suicide Squad?
I think it was either Suicide Squad or it was the one joint with Chris. Was it Chris Rock?
No, we did that. That was the first one.
That was the first one?
Yeah, we did
okay,
that.
then it was Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one we did first, but yeah, it was Suicide
We back
Squad.
on our Marvel shit though, you know what I mean? Phase 4 just ended. Phase 5 just started. Phase 4 ended with Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. We're going to get into that a little bit. Then we're going to get into Ant-Man and the Wasp QUANTUMANIA, which started Phase 5. If you into the Marvel shit, if you ain't, you like Phase 4, Phase 5, what the fuck is he talking about? It's
alright because I'm
sections of the movie.
It's alright because I'm still learning that shit too. I'm still not deep, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But how did you feel about Black Panther Part 2?
I liked it in it, but
You liked it in it?
I liked it in it. I liked it in it. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like it couldn't get the good out of me because I was sick they killed off T'Challa.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So from that off top, I was already on some, man, this is going to be, you know what I mean? This ain't going to be how the first Black Panther was, you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you, because going into it, I wasn't expecting, like if Chadwick Boseman was alive, going into this movie, I'd be like, I can't wait. But now it was just like, I want to see it, to see what they're going to do.
It surprised me, though. It did surprise me.
No, it
did surprise me, because I didn't think it was going to be that good.
No, you're right, because at first the thought of Shuri versus Namor, I was like, man, I want to see T'Challa versus Submariner. I don't want to see Shuri versus the nigga. But it was good. The way they did it was good. I still would have rather had seen T'Challa versus Namor. Yeah. Because my whole thing with the shit was, who was it? Was it Cat Williams saying I agree with it? Like, okay, Chadwick Boseman passed away. Why you got to kill the Black Panther?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, why does T'Challa have to die? When Christopher Reeves passed away, they didn't kill Superman.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So I just felt like they should have recast the role.
Shit, and shit going into like Harry Potter. The original dude who played Dumbledore died. They ain't kill off Dumbledore.
I've never watched a Harry Potter movie in my life.
Yeah, in the Harry Potter movie, the original person who played Dumbledore died. But instead of them killing Dumbledore off, they recasted it. You know what I'm saying?
Recast. And how do you feel about it? Do you think they did the right thing by killing T'Challa? Or do you think they should have recast the role? How you feel? Put it in the comments. I feel like recast the role. Also, his family, his brother came out and said the same thing. He was like, you know what I mean? He loved the fact they want to honor his brother or whatever, but he was on some like... My brother wouldn't want you to kill off. He wouldn't want the character to stop. He want the character to keep going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I honestly was hoping that they would have did something to where they could have bring back Killmonger. And then he would have been like the Black Panther.
They did bring him back, but they didn't bring him back.
But they didn't bring him back, you know what I'm saying? He's the spirit.
Plane.
Yeah. He came back as a spirit. But I felt like I felt like they could have found a way to bring him back or something.
They could have peeped how they could have did it. Remember he said, we can heal you. He was like, nah, so you can put me in jail. Well, what if when he pulled this shit out, right? They could have, you know what I mean, where they rushed him into surgery, fixed him up, and now they had him laid up like how your boy Bucky was. Winter Soldier.
Because they didn't, because it wasn't after he pulled the sword out. They seen him fall, and then they cut the scene, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like they sat there and watched him, like,
and then after Namor come, kill Angela Bassett or whatever, now they basically pull this nigga out the cut.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because if you remember too,
I would have been cool with that. You know,
because that's what they did with T'Challa in the first one when he fell off the cliff. They thought he was dead, but the motherfuckers had that nigga in that ice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bring that. I'd have been with that. How y'all feel about that? Would y'all have rather seen Michael B. Jordan, Killmonger as the new Black Panther, or are you cool with Shuri? You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the females is out there like, fuck that. Shuri's the Black Panther, and I could dig it.
Right.
And she was good.
Yeah, she was good.
Shocked me. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. I was going into it like, man.
I wasn't expecting it.
But that shit was, I liked it. It was real good.
Yeah.
I thought it was real good.
Yeah, definitely. Because I felt like, I like how they honored Chadwick Boseman, like how, you know, how when Marvel first come on, they show all the different Marvel characters in the logo.
But I didn't like the beginning because, like, it was basically T'Challa was dying when the movie started. I'm talking about the intro.
I'm talking about the intro when they was showing the Marvel and shit. And it showed him and shit. Like, I felt like they could have honored it like that, but it still kept Black Panther, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fucking right.
You know what I'm saying? And then at the end of the movie, then y'all showed, like, different pictures of him, like when he was, you know what I'm saying? Because for real, I want to see.
I'd have showed set photos and him and the other cast members and
shit. Yeah, because I also want to see, because I heard that he already started filming Black Panther 2 before he died.
I don't think he did.
He did?
I don't think
because I thought I heard that. I was about to say, I want to see the footage of, you know, what he shot before he died, if he did. Because I think
if they would have, they'd have used it somehow. You know what I'm saying?
And that was another thing I was going to say. Like, if they did, why didn't they just use that footage? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because when he passed away, I remember when they started shooting. Like it was after, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I thought he shot something and then he passed away.
But I ain't like the way they started it. Okay, if you're going to use his death in the movie, how did he die?
Yeah.
Like they kind of said basically it was he died from a disease, but it came on and it sounded like he might have been getting his slapping somewhere.
Yeah.
And got fucked up or something and was dying and shit. Because it was all hectic and chaotic and shit. But they didn't like, I don't know. I ain't really like that.
Yeah. Because I know in some part of the movie she said something about my brother died in peace and I couldn't save him or something like that. So what are y'all telling me? Like this man.
She said I couldn't save him from a disease or something like that.
Because my thing is like, why would y'all have it like that? Because now people's gonna be like looking like, okay, well, if he's the Black Panther and they know that he got a disease, why do they have him off somewhere instead of having him in the lab working on him? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Where the fuck was he?
Yeah, like where the fuck was he?
Was he in Braddock Hospital?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, he was in McKeesport.
Yeah, they
had him in McKeesport.
Yeah, what the fuck is? I don't know, man. Yeah,
they had him in McKeesport emergency room.
Yeah, man, with a motherfucking man, that's it. Yeah, I ain't dig the beginning. You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't dig the
now, I know you wasn't real heavy. Some comics you was, but you wasn't real heavy into the comics as a kid. But do you remember Submariner from the comics or the cartoons at all?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, just for your first time seeing him, how did you feel about him as a character? Like, I was going to ask you how you feel they did him, but like you don't know him from the comics.
Yeah, I don't know him from the comics, so I can't really you know what I'm saying, say. But like,
but was he like when you first when you seen him like after the movie was over? Was you like, damn, Submariner was dope, or was it like, they could have, you know what I'm saying, or was he corny to you? Or?
I felt like he was dope. Yeah. I did feel like he was dope. You know what I'm saying? From my first impression of him, you know what I'm saying? Like,
see, because I've been waiting for him.
And then knowing his, like, then figuring out his powers, and I mean, like, you know what I mean? I fucked with him. Now, if I would have known, if I go back and read the comic books and go back to the cartoons and Submariner, then I can really be like, you know what? They fucked up man over, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know him, like, you know what I mean?
All right, for our viewers that's into Marvel shit, that was into the comic books or may know Submariner from cartoons and shit, how do you feel they did it? Did they do a good job? Did they fuck him up or whatever? You know what I'm saying? How you feel? Put it down in the comments.
Me.
You know, and I know him from the comic books, cartoons. I was a Marvel comic book head when I was a kid. Watched all the Marvel TV shows, cartoon shows, all that shit. I thought they did a pretty good job with him. You know what I mean? I liked him. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see him back in some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely. I fucked with Submariner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I can't.
Prince Namor, the Submariner, same person.
Yeah.
For y'all that. You know what I mean?
I wanna see him back too because of how it ended and what he said to. I don't know if who was it,
because it let you like is he still on some bullshit
like,
or is he grateful to her for sparing him
Yeah,
and it's like okay now we get to work with these motherfuckers.
I think it's the other way around. I think
he seemed like he was still on some bullshit.
Right.
Like, we're gonna ride with these niggas,
yeah.
but at some point I'm getting my lick back.
Yeah, because it was like,
you know what I'm saying?
Because it was like, okay, this bitch got my life in her hands right now. She can kill me right now. So you know
She
what?
spared him.
Let me fuck with them.
He was out of there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he was like,
he was
yeah.
out of there. She had him.
So he's like, yeah, let me fuck with her, you know what I'm saying? So I can stay alive. And then when I get my chance, I'm going to destroy this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think he's kind of a honorable person. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're not striking now. Because they could get ready, you know.
Yeah, he's an honorable person. He's going to honor.
Because
all
his army was about to fuck theirs up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He could have seen that and been like, "Hey, I changed my mind, bitch. Let's go.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
by the water. I'm strong again. You know what I'm saying? My niggas is fucking yours up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they could have did that.
I feel like, you know, that he's somewhat honorable. So he's on some. She spared me. So
what he?
But I still think in the back of his mind, it's like, but.
What he, because I'm thinking what he might try to do is he might try to wait and try to find a reason to break that treaty.
Because he's like an anti-hero. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, see, I don't know.
He's like a good guy, bad guy.
So he's like Black Adam in the DC.
Yeah,
okay.
or like Deadpool. Anti-hero,
okay.
Bad
guy,
okay. Thing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so he got a chance of being good, but he got a chance to also turn to evil. Okay, so y'all didn't know him from the comics.
Like
so
the Punisher's like that too. You know what I'm saying? Punisher's an anti-hero. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. That was the end of Phase 4. How did you feel about the movie overall? Good movie, bad movie, better than the first? You know what I'm saying? How did you feel about it? I liked it. Was it better than the first?
Hell no.
Nah. I don't say nah.
Hell no.
It was good. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I don't think it was as good as it was going to be with Chadwick in it because they rewrote a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They changed the script up, you know, after he passed away.
And like I was telling you the other time.
So I feel like it was going to be.
I felt like it was going to be some shit.
Better, yeah.
But I felt like if they didn't put him in the Ant-Man, I felt like what's his name would have been a good Black Panther.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, I think he would have been a good Black Panther.
Yeah, I could have seen him.
I think he would have been a good one.
I could have seen him in it. I think, yeah. Or, you know what I mean? They'd have fucked around and found somebody made a new star, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, so that ended Phase 4. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, since you brought up Jonathan Majors, who played Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, which kicked off Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, I fucked up, so what? Anyway.
It's gonna do things like this from time
to time. You know what I'm saying? Player problems, you know what I mean? But how did you feel about that? Because it was a lot of hype building up that movie to where I was like, ooh, I can't wait to see this shit.
I thought he did his job.
Yeah, it was dope.
I thought he did his job.
And that was actually Jonathan Majors' second appearance in the Marvel Universe. Okay. He played a variant of Kang in the Loki series. His name was He Who Remains.
Okay.
Because you know how they doing these multiverses and shit. Yeah. And there's like, you know, because if you watch the Loki show, Loki's going through different timelines and shit. He's meeting different variants of himself.
Because he
met a motherfucking alligator version of it. So it was a fucking alligator with the Loki
Oh shit!
helmet on.
Because I remember him. I remember him saying, because they asked him who he was or something, and he was like, "I'm just one version of me. There's many more versions of me." Like
that's what. Well, if you remember at the end, did you see the end credits?
No, because of where I seen it at.
Yeah,
when I seen it at, it showed
the end credit of Ant-Man and the Wasp. They showed all the different Kangs, like the different variants where it's about to go down.
Okay.
Because the Avengers movie coming is called the Kang Dynasty. So I'm guessing it's going to be the Avengers versus all them Kang variants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And or I don't know how it's going down, because the Council of Kangs, or whatever the fuck this shit is called, they're the ones that exiled that nigga, Kang the Conqueror, to the quantum realm.
So the other variants of his
Kangs, they trapped him in there.
Oh, okay.
He was there on some, like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was a monster. You know what I mean?
Another thing that I was thinking of when it came to the Kang Dynasty, because remember what he was trying to do in the thing, and he was trying to bring that his whole army with him. So what if in a different universe he was able to bring them out?
No, but what I'm thinking is somehow he is going to get them out to the main timeline.
Okay.
Because then, you know, they might get it slapping with the Avengers. I just don't know what place the other Kangs is going to play. I don't know what place. Like, are they going to help the Avengers fight Kang? Or are they going to join the nigga? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, I don't know what's, you know what I mean? I can't wait to see, because that's setting up the next Avengers movie, which is Secret Wars. And I don't know if Kang, the way they're talking, is Kang going to have something to do with that. I'm not sure. And that's different from the comics, so I don't know how the fuck they going to do that. But Ant-Man and Wasp was good, because they, you know what I mean, with Paul Rudd, you know, they throw the comedy shit up in there. You know, it'd be kind of funny, you know what I'm saying? And I liked it. This was probably... The other two, Ant-Man was good, the first one. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp was good. I think this is the best one.
Yeah.
I think this is definitely the best one.
I liked how they... Because, like, in the first one, I'm like, all right, damn. Like, if the mother was trapped down there for 30 years...
But what's crazy,
what the fuck was she doing down there? Like, how did she survive down there? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
she was mashing different...
Oh, my God.
She was getting that multiverse dick down there.
she was fucking shit that wasn't even human.
Because you figure she was fucking with Bill Murray, his character, remember the white dude when they first got there?
He used to call them humans. He was like, he was like, y'all humans.
But then it came out later on that she was fucking with Kang, too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
she was getting knocked down there. Yeah. She had her needs.
But you remember what Ant-Man said? He said, 10 minutes down here could be 10 years up there.
Yeah.
So if she was it 30 years in our time she was down there, or was it 30 years quantum realm?
But see,
I didn't understand that.
I thought
so. She might have been gone for 30 years from like Earth
time. I think that's
she might have been down that motherfucker for.
See, I don't know.
What I'm saying?
I think it was equal, because when I think in the first one, when the dad was explaining when they first lost their mom, she was just a little girl. Wasn't she just a little girl when her mom disappeared?
Hope.
Yeah, Hope. Wasn't Hope just a little girl when her mom disappeared?
I think so. They showed her young.
She was young.
Showed him young and shit.
Yeah,
you know
he was young. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the 30
so it was
years
definitely
was
30 years Earth time.
Yeah. So I think it was just the same time, but she was just trapped down there.
Because the snap shit was weird. Because think about this. If me and you was both 15 years old, right? Then that snap shit happened and you went away and came back. I would be 20 and you would still be 15. You know, ain't that how that shit worked out? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? You would still be 15.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. Like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? They were like, when was you born? And you was born the same year I was born. Well, how the fuck is he 20 and you 15?
Yeah.
Snap, nigga.
That's like the TV show Manifest. That's my shit.
I ain't never seen that.
Oh man, it has something to do with that, but it's like.
Do any of y'all watch that shit, Manifest? Maybe I gotta watch it. We do a review on it.
Yeah, you know listen, cause I'm telling you, once you get into the first, cause for me, the first time I tried to watch Manifest, it took me like 2 or 3 times to like get into it, cause like the first 2 episodes I couldn't get past them, but once I got past the first 2-3 episodes, nigga, I couldn't stop watching.
See, with me for the longest time, and it's funny cause my son's like that. Lil Daryl. If it wasn't like hood shit, it was hard to get me to start watching it. Now, if you get me to start watching it and it's good, then I'll keep watching it. But to watch that first episode and then not be no hood shit, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, I'm going to watch it. Hey, did you watch it yet? Nah, not yet, but I'm going to watch it. You know what I mean? Knowing like, I ain't watching that shit. You know what I mean? But shout out to my man Adam. You know what I'm saying? He put me on a while back with Dexter. You know what I'm saying? And he knew the type of movies I was into. And then one day he came to work and hit me with a DVD. And he was like, look, and he was real short with it. He was like, look, man, check this out. It's about a dude that's in forensics, works for the police, but he's a serial killer. Hey, listen. And I said, what? Here he go. Trust me. Watch it. And then he walked away. Right? Man, I went home and I ain't have nothing to watch. So I was like, fuck it. Put it on. Listen, I was hooked.
Hey, listen.
Hooked. I came back to work. There was only like 3 episodes on the DVD. I seen that nigga the next day like, hey, where's the rest of it?
Hey,
like,
listen,
you know what
I gotta get back on Dexter because it's funny how I started watching.
I read they supposed to be bringing the nigga back. Like I don't understand. I thought he killed him.
I gotta go back because I forgot what episode.
And then they supposed to do something and follow his son.
See, I'm not that far.
Because regardless of how the shit ended, the son crazy. You ain't see the new season of Dexter.
No, cause listen,
we gonna stop.
How I got into watching Dexter was when I was on the road at my job. When I was working on the job, some white girl was watching that shit. I was only watching it when I was mashing her to make it seem like we wasn't mashing. Like I was just. And I just started watching it while I was mashing her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I got into Dexter. But after I stopped at mashing her and I stopped working at the job, I stopped watching Dexter, so I got to get back into it.
That shit must have been trash if you watching that episode of Dexter. Anyway, we're going to save Dexter for another time, but if you watch Dexter, you know what I mean, do you think they should bring that nigga back? I don't know, because the way that shit ended the last season, but back to the Marvel shit, because we getting off track.
Yeah.
Did you like QUANTUMANIA? Was it your favorite out of the Ant-Man series? Which one was your favorite? Let us know. Drop it down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And are you excited for what Marvel's getting ready to do going forward? I am. I can't wait to see Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars, Spider-Man 4, fucking Deadpool with Wolverine, Fantastic Four is coming. Like, there's a bunch of shit I can't wait for. This is shit I dreamed about movies when I was a kid, because I was into the comic book shit, the cartoon shit. You know
I think Flash is one of the main. Was one of the.
Oh no, some DC shit now. I was getting disgusted with them motherfuckers. They was, you know what I mean? It was whack dope. Like, you know, there wasn't no consistency with them niggas. But
I'm really looking forward to Flash.
Not just the Flash, though. If you see James Gunn's video of all the shit that's to come over the next... I think the next 2 years, they got so much shit coming in the next 2 years.
I don't think I've seen it. I need to watch it. I need to
see it. We fuck around, do a video on that, man. I'm telling you, there's so much shit coming.
So I can't...
DC might be about to, you know what I'm saying, be what they could have been before. You know what I'm saying? What it was is they came in the game, they seen what Marvel was doing and automatically tried to catch up with them. How y'all already doing Superman versus Batman just because they doing Captain America versus Iron Man? Right. You know what I'm saying? Then you already come with a Justice League movie and you ain't even built up the Justice League.
And ain't Blue Beetles with Marvel or DC?
DC. That's coming. The 4 DC movies that's coming right now is Aquaman 2, The Flash, Blue Beetle and motherfucking Shazam Part 2.
Okay.
Fury of the Gods.
Okay.
And Shazam and Blue Beetle is the only one that's going to be going forward in the new DC universe. Fucking Flash and Aquaman is going to be... Flash is one and done in Aquaman 2, and then that's it. Man.
DC Marvel, if y'all looking for another character to play a superhero, I'm fat right now, but I will work out for the part. So just let me know.
I'm telling you, like I said before, Ratchet Ricardo is built to be a member of the Suicide Squad.
I'm telling you, just don't kill me like y'all did the motherfuckers on that beach. That was fucked up.
Oh, man.
That was
nigga, you know Ratchet Ricardo would have been like the Weasel, nigga. Look, Ratchet would have been like the Weasel. That had shot that nigga up on the beach. Everybody thought he'd have been dead. And then there'd have been an end credit scene with the motherfucker laid out like this, and then you'd have heard, goom, goom, goom. Next you know that nigga would have got the fuck up.
I would have been robbing everybody.
Yeah, they'd have showed you on the beach stealing from everybody else on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Ratchet Ricardo, I'm telling you, come holler at us. Hey, Marvel, y'all might could fit him in somewhere. You better come holler before DC do, before they go to do that Suicide 3. I'm telling y'all.
I'm telling you. I could be something to where I could still, important and, intel, evidence or some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Like, just imagine Batman need his Batarang, and he get Ray, and he's like, and then they show you running down the street with it.
You know what I'm saying? Something, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Ratchet Ricardo is built for the DC universe. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. Me and my sidekick Midget. I'm telling
you. Holla at us, man. You better get at us now for somebody else, dude. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. What Marvel movies are you excited for going forward? DC movies, fucking comic book movies, period. You know what I mean? I'd love to see them do a movie for the boys. You watched that yet? Amazon Prime series with superheroes and shit down there.
Oh, with the one dude, Captain. No, it ain't Captain. It's
what the fuck is his name?
What the fuck is his name? The dude who
he's like an evil Superman.
Yeah, he be killing motherfuckers. I can't remember his name either, but he plays a super
Homelander.
Homelander. That's what his fucking name is. That nigga crazy.
That nigga's like a combination of. He's like, that nigga crazy, man, but the boys is good as hell.
Yeah, that shit.
And see, that's one of them shits, like I said.
I ain't finished the last season, but
the homie Cam hit me and was like, you don't watch the boys? And I was like, nah. He's like, nigga, you'll love it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
And I watched, 3 seasons of that shit in like 2 days, it seemed like. I just kept watching them back to back and shit.
Yeah, I want to see how they, I got to finish it because I got to see how they do with the powers and shit that they be giving themselves
nigga,
and shit.
Listen. When that shit ends, you're going to be tweaking for the next one to start.
Alright.
If y'all watch The Boys, how do you feel about it? Drop it down in the comments, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, start light if you listening.
But, we back with the movie review. Fucking up again. Yeah. We back with the movie review shit. We're going to keep pumping them out. Like I said, if there's something y'all want to hear us talk about, new movies, old movies, whatever, we're gonna start doing some classics and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
leave in the comments whatever movie, you know what I'm saying? And if there's a movie you think we ain't never heard of or seen or know that's out.
Put us on with something.
Put us on, you know what I'm saying?
Put us on.
Put us on.
And you got anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, piss off. Say no.
Hey, piss off.
Say no. Say no. No, I ain't got nothing to say. You know what I mean?
Nah, me either, but thank you for everybody that supports us, that watches Talking Bout, you know what I'm saying? If you haven't yet, go watch Loud Summer Nights. The shit's funny. If you didn't know who we was talking about a second ago, Ratchet Ricardo, watch Loud Summer Nights. Get familiar with that nigga. That movie's funny as hell.
Not just because we in it and we wrote it, it's because it's really funny as fuck.
Funny. Go watch that shit. It's
funny
good. You'll like it. You know what I'm saying? I'm put the link down in the comments. You ain't got no excuses. Click the motherfucking link and go watch the movie. If you ain't got nothing to do, roll up, Watch that shit. It's
Absolutely.
fun. And we got the sequel coming real soon. I know
Yeah.
a lot of people been asking.
Yeah.
The sequel's coming soon.
Sequel's
It's
coming.
in the works. Trust me.
We got more recorder coming, more ratchet recorder coming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But other than that, man, you know what I mean? Just thank everybody who supports us, man. And we thank all our haters, too, man. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Just
fuck y'all niggas.
all y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get up out of here, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Talking Bout, coming real soon. Peace.